would like to start with the most inspirational words of our great leader, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun. A warm good evening to everyone present today. Something worth having is something worth waiting for. We have already waited for 2 long years to have our own Primrose family celebration annual day in this auspicious stage. Yes, that perfect day, that magic moment that we are all waiting for is here right now. We all have gathered to enjoy and celebrate Primrose School's 16th annual concert on the theme Joy of the World, a Dance Fest. I, Ms. Sharmila, will be the master of ceremony for today's prestigious event of our institution. I promise you, today will be the day of celebration, delight, ecstasy, and euphoria. It is our culture to remember the God before everything we do or start. So let us begin this function seeking the blessings and presence of the God Almighty. So now I request all of you to raise in gratitude for the prayer by the teachers and students, followed by our school song.
O Lord, we pray to Thee to enlighten our minds, articulate our speech, and guide our footsteps, that at every moment and in all things we may do exactly what You want us to do. We pray to Thee to instill in us a genuine interest for our children. We pray to Thee to fill us with Your love that never runs dry, so that we may be nothing but instruments of Your love to our children and to all around us. We pray to Thee to help us connect with our children better and better, more and more every day. We pray to Thee to help us make full use of all the energies that are in us for Your divine service. We pray to Thee to help us feel Your presence in all our thoughts, speech, and actions. Mother bless, Mother guide, Mother protect. Mother bless, Mother guide, Mother protect. Mother bless, Mother guide, Mother protect.
Students' prayer.
Dear Lord, be with me throughout this day. Guide me in all I do and say, at home, at school, and at play. Mother bless, Mother guide, Mother protect. Mother bless, Mother guide, Mother protect. Mother bless, Mother guide, Mother protect.
School song.
Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Hey, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything. Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Hey, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything. We study to learn to understand the world. We study to learn for the joy it gives. We study to learn to understand the world. We study to learn for the joy it gives. Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Yeah, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything. Love to learn, you will progress. Love work, you will be happy. Love to learn, you will progress. Love work, you will be happy. Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Yeah, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything. We collaborate to create a better world. We educate to share love and peace. We collaborate to create a better world. We educate to share love and peace. Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Hey, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything. All can be done if the God touches there. All can be done if the God touches there. All can be done if the God touches there. All can be done if the God touches there. We educate, we empower, we enlighten. We are the Primrose team. We are the Mother's team. We are the joyful team. Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Hey, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything. Oh, we are the Primrose team. Yes, we are the Mother's team. Hey, we are the joyful team. We can achieve anything.
Today, we have with us our honorable chief guest of the event, Dr. Kodai, Principal of Ethiraj College for Women. We also have our esteemed Director, Ma'am, Ms. Sindhura Aravind, our special guest, Mrs. Chandrika Sivaprasad, our beloved Principal, Mr. Ganesh Perumal, our loyal parents, responsible teachers, and our dearest children. Please give a great round of applause to everyone. I hope and request your kind cooperation throughout this program for its grand success. Thank you once again to all of you. They say safety is more important than convenience. Having this in mind, now I request our principal to brief everyone about the emergency evacuation procedure of the Music Academy. Please, sir.
Before we start the program, we should know the safety requirements of the hall. We have 6 emergency exits, you can see there, on your right as well as on your left. We also have emergency exits on the top. Okay. In case if there is an emergency, we'll stop the program and ask the parents to leave in order. You don't have to worry about the children. We have given responsibility to our teachers to take care of your children. We also have earmarked some space where they will be assembled. So you don't have to really rush there and then try to grab and then push anybody here. So you have to orderly evacuate, go to safety first. Okay. So please keep this in mind. Okay. This is an hall and we have so much of things that's happening here. This is like a flight takeoff. Okay. So you have to definitely learn. You can see that there is a student leader shaking their hands. That's the nearest spot for the people sitting up there. And all the children will be taken through that door. And there is a door at the corner. You can see there is a person there. And then you also have 2 exits on the back, and then you have another exits here and then here. So I think everybody can reach to safety within maximum of 1.5 minutes. So it is very important that you know this. Everybody will be safe, but you have to behave orderly. That's the most important thing. And all the teachers are standing on both sides. They have given us, for every 15 students, we have given a teacher so that they will take them out. And you can see we have marked a space outside where no car parks are allowed. So please make a note of these emergency exits so that in case of an emergency, you can walk out to safety, walk, not run, not create a stampede and not create any kind of a loss. So that's very important. We are in an outside environment here and it is very important. And even for the people who are up there, you have 3 exits on top actually. You can actually see that. And then you have one at the bottom, like 2 here and here. You can see that. Okay. Now these emergency exits have stairwells which can directly take to the front side of the building. So we have checked it, it's all working. Yesterday we also did a small mock out there trying to take that. We have briefed our teachers and students yesterday. So you have to be aware of these safety conditions before we enjoy this program. Are you all clear, my dear parents? Will I get a good cooperation? I'm not hearing anything. Thank you so much. Now we'll get into the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you for briefing the evacuation procedure, sir. Extending a warm welcome for our guests is always our culture, which opens a sense of beauty. Now, I call upon Ms. Chitra, level in charge for the primary section, to take up the honor of delivering the official welcome speech for our dignitaries and everyone gathered here for the event. Ms. Chitra, the dais is yours.
I begin this day by praying to the Supreme Power to give all those present here fine health and sound mind. A very good evening to everyone present today. I, Chitra, level in charge for primary school, welcome you all for the gracious event. It is my honor to deliver the welcome address for this year's annual day on the theme Joy of the World, Dance Fest, on behalf of Primrose Schools. Dance transcends languages and boundaries and is something that can be understood by everyone. This message of diversity and expression is the one we want to convey through the performance. Primrose Schools is committed to the core values of nurturing talent and providing an opportunity to every student, and it is events such as that these bring us together. After 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic, it is finally possible to conduct this year's annual day. I would heartily welcome our chief guest, Dr. Ms. Kodai, who we are delighted to have with us today. She is the principal of Etheraj College, one of the eminent colleges in the city. She has rendered a great service to education and society. We are grateful to her for humbly accepting our invitation as the chief guest for today's event. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome our special guest, Ms. Chandrika Shivaprasad and Mr. L.S. Vishnu Prasad. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, sir. With all our charming and cheerful greetings, we would like to welcome our esteemed director, Ms. Sindhura Arvind, whose constant support and dedication provided the platform to conduct the event. I would like to welcome our principal, Mr. Ganesh Perumal, for inspiring us and providing insightful suggestions at every step of the journey to make this annual day what it is. I extend my warm welcome to my fellow teachers and colleagues who have worked hard in planning the event and guiding our children throughout the numerous practice sessions. I would like to welcome the non-teaching staff for their organizational effort and hard work towards conducting this event. Last but not the least, we are immensely proud of our students who have tirelessly dealt with the hurdles of practice and passion they have shown in participating outside their comfort zone, and the parents who have been a constant source of motivation and have took their time to be here today. To conclude, I present a beautiful quote by Albert Einstein, which will keep us motivated. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Let us move, let us dance, let us all progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chitra. That was really a warm, heartfelt welcome speech. Thank you once again. Dance is meditation in movement, a walking into silence where every movement becomes prayer. To evoke the blessings of the Almighty and to purify and prepare the stage by offering prayers in the form of dance, I would like to call upon our students to present the invocation dance with elegance and rhythm.
गोपाल राजित सतुर जयशील
सार साक्षने गमी मी मानवद कोवले सार साक्ष
नेरमे मी मानवद कोवले रागवेणु गोपाल राजित सतुर जयशील रागवेणु गोपाल राजित सगुण जयशील
జల నీ మెందుర రస
పలుకవు నలుకకురా హరివరద మరి మరినాయదరము క్రో కరకణికరము గరార వేణు గోపాల రార వేణు గోపాల రార వేణు గోపాల రార వేణు గోపాల ఈ మగువను ఈ లలనను ఈ సొగసిని చేకోరా కోరికలింబొందా ఎందము నీ ఎంద చేరము నీ చంప మరువపురా కరమున చే మరి మరి నేను శరణని వేణు గోపాల వేణు గోపాల
Wow, great. That was a divine performance. Once again, put your hands together for the classical dance team of our school, the students from class 4 and 5. Our school has taken a step forward in the bygone academic year. It is the time for looking back to the past for assessing our entire performance and development so far happened for the better tomorrow. It is my honor to call upon our respected principal, Mr. Ganesh Perumal, and his aspiring team of student leaders to deliver the annual report of the academic year 2021-2022. The students on stage are Master Visagan, our school pupil leader, Miss Harshita, assistant school pupil leader, and Miss Aparajita, cultural secretary of our school. They are here to present the activities and achievements of our school through this annual report.
Thank you, Sharmila. It's a great honor and pleasure to present the annual report of the year 2020-21. While 70% of the year went with the closed schools, online schools, I think the last 30% of the time we had our schools start functioning, and that actually brought a great of light for us to complete so many tasks, to be honest. The one and most important thing that we were able to do is at least to catch up with the education in the offline mode for various syllabus that we have actually left. And we are able to provide a good support for our children to accomplish their results, which we'll see that in a minute. Now, starting on the speech, we embrace mother and her principles in our school, and she always believes a great aspiration for life is to offer our life as a service to the divine. She says the life has to blossom like a flower and offer it to the divine. Entire life, our activities, our achievements, everything should be on to the service of the Lord. This is the famous quote from Gita, which actually helps us to focus on our life itself. So we are here on that principle, ensuring that we are actually giving our best to our children. We're going to make this world a better place to live. They can become anything. It's not they have to become as an engineer or a doctor. They can become anything that they want, which is most important. But most importantly, they should become a good human being and capable leaders who will be able to make this place a wonderful place to live for each and every one of us. A message from our chairman always helps us to guide us forward. He was a pioneer who started this school 16 years back with a vision to create a difference in his education. He always believed the environment plays a vital role in creating a better life for each and every children. the way we approach the children, the way we educate children, the way we look for them, and the way we appreciate them makes them a great leaders of the future. And that's what you stand, and that's what we stand for, and that's what you stand today. Today, in my speech, I'll be covering a little portion, and the other portions I would like to really make the student leaders actually to talk about what they have accomplished and what they have seen in the school. So I have here Master Visagan, who is also our school people leader, and Harshita, who is, can you show your hands? Yeah, thank you. Who's assistant school people leader and our cultural secretary. Okay, Aparajita. These are the student leaders who are got elected this year and ready for the say. Can we start the report, my dear parents? Can we have a quick look? I know you're all very much interested in seeing your dance of your children, but I think we have to make an immense pleasure in terms of sharing what we have today. Now, the most important thing that we would like to share today is our results. Now, the 10th results, if you actually see, we got a 97.2% as a topper rank. So that was a great achievement, and we have two children of our school, Santosh as well as Sham Surya, and everybody who wrote the exams got cleared. And Srikant Stanley, who got 97%, and Guda and Adil Muhammad has got the third ranks in place. Now, this is a great achievement for our school, in spite of the various challenges that we had in terms of educating them, in terms of the challenges that we have with the examination system, so many other things. We were still able to embrace a good progress for our children. And you can see all the subject toppers scoring everything close to 100 in terms of showing their subject proficiency here. Now, class 12 also has a good results today. We had 97.5. In fact, in the top ICSE schools, we stand today in the third rank. So another 3 marks, we would have been the topper. Okay. Now you can see that in the breakup in the next slide. Like if you see that, math we got 100, and then physics 98, chemistry 98, and biology 98. So that's probably some 6 marks away from perfect centum. Nobody scored perfect centum this year, but 100, 99, 99, 99 is the first mark. So we probably missed our state rank by 3 marks. So, but we are making our best efforts to achieve that, and probably with Almighty's grace and presence, we would actually present a state topper or a national topper in the coming years. So with that should happen. That's a prayer that we have. And the future is yours. The future is yours in your hands. All the children, everybody has that possibility, and everybody has that opportunity to be in this photograph. So let's work towards it. So that with a great start. Now, apart from that, I would like to give a small quick overview of academic year. And as I don't have, nothing can be hidden from you because you were part of it. For 80% of the year, I think you were teachers and we were like parents, okay, asking like what has happened, have you done the homework or something like that. And probably you were trying to tell us whether he's attending the call or not attending the call, or he's putting proxy or whatever that it is. But I hope we had a good time. But Primrose have put in their best effort. I think parents could have witnessed that in terms of ensuring that there was not a single day lost in online education. And we were the first to start the online education the next day of our closure. If you remember that March 23rd was the day closed. And then March 24th, we started our online educations because we were ready. We were ready, and online education was not very new to us. We did this 2 years back when this floods came. So it was very easy for transforming it. And definitely we could see a lot of parents coming up forward and then trying to understand the environment, how has changed and how differently they'll be able to make it. And we were able to really provide a good support and continuation for our children. So we take a real pride in terms of telling it. And we were able to accomplish every activity. At this moment, I would say that we were able to provide every activity, in the sense celebrations, online celebrations. Last year, if you actually see, we had the same online annual day celebrations. We didn't miss it, but we did with online virtual. Okay, we made all these students as nice. I think most of the students now know how to create videos and then post them. And many of them has become YouTubers now. They are getting more likes than us actually. So new skill learned. The Corona has really brought the best out of them in terms of the technology. Okay, they are the masters. They know. Now there's few people are creating apps now They have their own channels, they have their own things. So it's good for us, good for us. But every celebration, every activity that has been extremely, okay, beautifully executed. Okay, I would like to really thank all our teachers and the director ma'am for providing the generous support for us to keep pushing and pushing and pushing for achieving what can be done for the children. So that is most important thing that we have. Now, the next, I would like to go for some graduation. We had a little ample time which came as an offline class, and we definitely want to use this for celebrating, and this graduation came very handy. So you can see all the tiny tots, okay, dressing up nicely and then celebrating their graduation. We don't want to really miss anything on this earth. So, and we had our primary graduation where the children were able to come and then celebrate that also. And we also have our middle school graduation getting into high schools, and they're happily throwing their caps. We also have the office bearers elections. You can see all this people standing here. This is the last year's batch, and then this is the people who are standing here is this year's batch, and then these are the people who got selected here. Okay, and then we had a beautiful investiture ceremony. You can see Visakan getting there flagged up there as I think that's the ACSPL last year's picture. Yes. And then we also have to give a farewell to our children who are actually leaving now. This is a batch which is actually leaving. We had a good celebration here. We're going to really miss them, but they have did a great batch, and we would like to give a great round of applause for various accomplishments they have actually given us. Okay. Next is the Prim Talent. This is one initiative that we have started primarily because we thought that it's very easy to book into some agency which is conducting this and then understand your child whether they have the talent or not. But a wise man once said that if you really have to give a good education to the children, the school should be the source of knowledge. The school means the teachers. The knowledge bank should be within you so that you can actually test your children. So that means I cannot be an outside party and then make my child to become an expert. Okay. My teachers has to be upgraded to the level of the national talent and the international talent so that my children can upgrade to that level. So if I have to upgrade my teachers to that level, they have to work on the national talent question papers. They have to create, they have to ensure that they are up to the mark on every year, what is the difference that is coming inside. Now with this in mind, we started our own initiative with the Prim Talent. We have more than 1,000 students who have done. It's a very new initiative that we started. We have 1,000 students across the school, across the various states who have actually participated in this. We are going to celebrate that even today also. Like today in the award ceremony, we are going to award them in terms of their merits. So this initiative is basically to ensure that our teachers are the best, and then they are able to really teach that knowledge to our children where they can create a national standard. Now this knowledge of whatever we are trying to get marks to the highest level of the national standards will not be possible without initiatives like this. Unless otherwise we review 20 years of question papers, unless otherwise we review last 50 years of papers that is actually coming inside, it's going to be very difficult to reach that standard. Luckily last year we had time for making all those efforts, convert that to the database, and then we were able to really present that, and that has really helped our children to score wonderful marks. Just to say that we are 3 marks away from the national topper, we'll definitely get that. Thank you so much. And then IXL is an amazing thing. You all know that. Most of you may not even know the password, and some of you may think that what is this IXL, but that's your passport for your child to become an intelligent thing where they'll be able to really work hard on their timings. We have few children who have scored, who have even solved 5,000 problems, and then both in English as well as in mathematics. We have children who have even solved 25,000 problems. So we definitely want to really award them. It's an online package. I know most of you have the passwords, but I'm not sure how many, but definitely use this, because most of the questions which comes for the various talent exams, various talent search examinations are using that as the database. So it's important for us to get acquainted with the latest technology, the latest possibility of knowledge references available from different countries. So that is very important for all of us. So today you can see that every class, how many different types of the skills students are getting mastering, and what are the different types of skills. Apart from this, As a school, on their leisure time, okay, I would like to proudly say that more than 5 lakh problems have been solved by our children. So 500,000 problems on their time. Teachers were not teaching that. It is your own time. I think the efforts of the parents and then their technology, their phones, probably used one time for a good cause. Most of the time, I think your phones are used for different causes, right? For watching something or watching some video or something like that. But your phone can also be used to get knowledge. And that's where this actually comes inside. So thank you, parents, for really accomplishing this. With that, I have still more things to do, but I would like our school people leader, Visagan, to take it from here. Yes, Visagan. Thank you.
Celebrations. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, once said, "Dwell upon the beauty of life. Look up to the stars. Try running with them." Well, here in Primrose schools, we use celebration as a platform for all the students so that they can use this to become the future stars of tomorrow. So first, we celebrate the birthday of our divine leader, Sri Aurobindo. During this day, we learn about his divine teachings, about what he taught us to lead a simple and a pure life. Next, there's no other better way to bring in a feeling of patriotism and pride for our nation than celebrating Independence Day. During this day, we pay respect to all the leaders that fought for the freedom of our nation and the reason why I am standing here today. Next, we have Krishna Jayanti. Krishna Jayanti is a celebration for the birth of Lord Krishna. This was part of our Vasudha Vatsalya celebration. Fun games such as drawing, singing slogas, and also dancing was conducted. All the enthusiastic students participated to win awards. Next, there is no student without a teacher. Teachers are the building blocks for a student's personality, their character, and their moral values. So, to celebrate Teachers' Day, our director ma'am awarded each and every teacher for working relentlessly in shaping the students of today and then the leaders of tomorrow. Next comes the month of Navaratri. Amazing and beautiful Golu was set up in school with auspicious pujas to set up a wonderful new educational year. Vidya Arambam is an age-old tradition where new students write Om, a sacred symbol, on grains and they get blessings from their elders to start a prosperous educational life. Next, we have, yes, all of us like and love entertainment, don't we? Doesn't that give us a feeling of recreation, a feeling of calmness? Oh, don't forget happiness and joy. Yes. So during Children's Day, the teachers of Primrose School rocked the stage with their amazing skits and dances in online mode. Next off, we have the Christmas celebration. The school was decorated from inside and out with glittering lights. And on top of that, all the students came together singing their Christmas carols and dancing, making the school look vibrant as ever. Next, we have Pongal celebration. Pongal celebration marks the pride and respect for our Tamil culture. During this day, Shakare Pongal was distributed to give respect to all the hard-working farmers that are feeding our nation today. And there was also a bullock cart ride that was set up in school, which was completely an overwhelming experience, to be honest. Next, we have Republic Day. This day is the day when India became a whole, the day when the Indian Constitution was signed. This day truly invokes patriotism inside all of us. So, to do that, we all learned the stories of the great leaders and freedom fighters that fought for the freedom of our country. Next, we have Mother's Birthday. Yes, Mother Meera Alfasa's teachings has been taught deeply in our school, such as being gratitude for everything that we have, for the stage I get to speak, and to work hard for everything that I want in my future life. And finally, we achieve progress. And finally, we have Women's Day. To be honest, society today cannot stand without women. So during Women's Day, our principal sir gave us an encouraging speech about women empowerment and how women should be treated properly in today's society and the reason why we are standing here with women. Thank you. Now, I'd like to hand over the mic to the Assistant School Pupil Leader of Primrose School, Hashita.
The much awaited day of every Primrosian. Yes, annual day was celebrated online for the academic year 2021 to 2022. The delightful themes songs, and the intricate dances resonated the online platform, and the entire audience was swept away by the talent of our students. Primary Annual Day. The primary school students utilized their chance to enact from movies and from tales of Panchatantra and Tenali Raman. The students of class 3 performed by recreating a famous movie, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. They hit a different level on the online platform and captured the audience attention with their skillful acting and stylish dialogue delivery. Students of class 2 and 4 performed based on Tenali Raman tales, and students of class 5 chose to enact a few stories from Panchatantra tales to inculcate great values and words of wisdom. Now let's go to Middle School Annual Day. Middle School Annual Day was a complete package of entertainment, social awareness, spirituality, and gratitude. Students of class 6 also performed based on Tenali Raman tales. The students enjoyed each and every story because of its in-depth content and the element of surprise, that is, Tenali Raman's wisdom. A remarkable part in the biography of the social reformer Sri Ramanujan was chosen by class 7 students. Each and every student was awed by the work of Sri Ramanujan for the upliftment of the society and the reform measures that he himself had followed in his life. Class 8 students chose to express their gratitude to the great personalities of today's world, that is, the Corona warriors or the frontline workers. On behalf of the young generation, they celebrated the selfless service of the Corona warriors to the society. Now let's go to the High School Annual Day. Watching a movie for fun is a normal practice for every student, but Primrose has trained us to find positive values from movies. Such an initiative was taken by the high school students, and they recreated by performing movies like Bahubali, the story of Harichandra, and Irvati Mundram Pulikesi. The effort of the teachers and students was appreciable to transform into the characters. Though we did miss the annual day for the past few years, we thoroughly enjoyed our online annual concerts and hope to continue with the blessings of the Mother. Now let's move on to the annual awards ceremony. Annual awards ceremony is conducted every year during the annual day to appreciate the children for their academic excellence and reach higher goals. Thank you. And now I hand over the mic to Aprashta, the Cultural Secretary of the school.
Thank you, Harshita. Field trips. Field trips are the powerful learning experience. We get energized to learn in an outside world. Field trips. That's how we utter it every time we hear these words. In order to enlighten the students on concepts related to ecosystem and wildlife, these students of class 1 and 3 were taken to Wonderlore Zoo. Grade UKG and class 4 visited Dakshin Chitra. They came back happily narrating about the South Indian heritage and their lifestyle. They also understood the responsibility to take care of our heritage. Students of class 5 visited Seashell Museum. The amusement environment doubled their joy. They thanked the school for choosing such an exciting place for their field trip. They were able to relate their science topics with the exhibits kept at the museum. Next is the ASISC Literary Event. Primrose Schools proudly hosted ASISC Francis George Mess Memorial Literary Competition 2021 preliminary round for declamation. It happened online from September 16 to 18. Around 100 students from various ICSE schools participated in this event. This event was a power pack event and many students learned. Next is the inter-house sports badminton competition. For Primrose, sports field is also a domain. The students of middle and high school participated in the inter-house badminton match and exhibited high sportsmanship. Ivy House won the girls double match. Bluebell won the boys double match. Marigold team won both boys and girls singles. There were friendly matches conducted for the parents. Parents enjoyed and supported the other parents. It was again a sprightly day. Next is the self-defense program karate. We all must have heard about self-defense, isn't it? Living in a society where no one is completely safe, it is one of us who has to protect us. Primrose schools realized this fact and opened the doors to learn karate at school. Students of class 6 participated in the State Open Karate Championship on March 6th, which was held at Mohammed Satak College in Sholinganur. They won many laurels. Thank you. Now I hand over the mic to Principal Sir to address the gathering.
Thank you, student leaders. I really appreciate them. I think we should give a big round of applause for them, right? We all may forget that, but they're going to remember that for this life. That's a great experience, right? We're going to remember this day, right? Yeah, wonderful. Now, this is the path of creating leaders. We should ensure that they get every opportunity in every way so that, yes, we can speak for days. And we are speaking every day with children. But I think they have to take positions in terms of doing this. I'll quickly summarize what we have in the final minutes. We have various teacher enhancement programs that is happening. In fact, training is the big success factor for school. So during our Corona time, okay, we actually wanted to give a good program for increasing their immunity. This is probably the most important training that we have ever conducted. We conducted an open program for our parents also, and more than 300 parents joined this program, and it's a kind of a 3 days workshop, 2 hours in each, and we were able to really bring in various means and events to ensure that how we can definitely improve our immune without consuming tablets. That is very important. Most of the people think that they can take a vitamin D and then escape. No, it's not going to help you. But we definitely have to really do quite a bit of things for keeping our immune system high levels. And then definitely there's another training that we actually conducted in terms of improving self-confidence, because we know that especially the high school students were actually going through some kind of a challenges, because you lock up a person inside the room for a couple of years, you know what's going to happen to them. Okay, they're going to be definitely shaped differently. They're not going to believe anybody. They're not going to believe in themselves. So we conducted a series of programs for them, wherein which we were able to really bring them back onto a stage where they can start believing in themselves. So that's the program, Positive Self-Talk. And then roles and responsibilities were shared on what are the different things that we have to do for the children, how we have to train them. In fact, we conducted a training using a famous cycle, Dr. Rabindran from New Delhi, where we trained our teachers how to handle these children who are coming back to the school. Because they are not the same people when they come back. I hope you all will agree, right? After 2 years of the break, even some of the parents could not believe that they are their children. They are somebody else, like behaving like somebody else, okay? And sometimes parents were very happily sending to the school because they want a break too. So, and we were like seeing people climbing on the stairs, not only climbing on stairs, they were climbing on the windows, they were climbing on everything that is possible. They were probably becoming like some kind of a, so there were different dimensions about the room itself. So room kind of a 7-dimensional space for them. They can crawl anywhere up there. So we have to definitely treat them differently. We have to really treat them differently. And how to handle them is one of the important training that we have actually given to them. Yes, ma'am. The next one is, we always care for the community. On March 24th, we received a call from our local center for a caring center for mentally handicapped children, where their support was stopped because of the corona. From that day to this day, we were actually providing food for them. Okay, and this is completely done with a small trust that we have formed and supported by director and few other good lives which has come. Every day the school is actually making food for them. Not a single day we have left. I would really thank the team, the admin team, as well as the cook. Every day we cook for 50 people and then serve it to them every day till day. Not even a single day was left because of corona and things like that. We got the special permission from the government to go and serve. Even the most strictest deadlines were there, but we were allowed to go and serve the society. This is not a real objective of the school. The school is not supposed to do all these things. Probably may think about it, but I strongly believe that a school should stand for a social cause. If you don't stand for social cause, but nobody else is going to stand there. So it is the contribution, it is the participation that actually makes us really proud. So even some of the recent floods that came, the school was always there to go and help them. So this is the culture that we have been involving students so that tomorrow they will start helping others. Now that's the most important thing. We are not doing it for our sake, but students get this into their DNA. Now that is very important. They should get this into their DNA where help, instead of if it is raining continuously, you should not really feel about like, oh, what will I cook for the next floor? No, you should probably think about what the people in the low-lying areas will eat. Okay, it's going to dawn a different dimension to you. I'll really tell you, you're sitting in the school and it is raining for 4 days and then everybody's flood. I probably worry about my food. I don't worry about my food because somebody is taking care of it. But a little small team with the student leaders, we are understanding that what they will eat. Now that probably will make you to run to find vehicles, to run find to skills for cooking or going and delivering and getting the permissions, and bingo, you become God. Because for everybody who is sitting in the home, they cannot come out, you go and then provide that one morsel of food there, a hot food there at their home, people who cannot come out, now you become God. Now that's the process that each and everybody should think. We should train our children to think about it, not to think about ourselves, not to think about our own stomach. No, that will be taken care automatically. You don't have to seriously worry about it. But if you're going to take care of the society around us, I think you will be taken care completely. No, not an issue on that. So that's what we are actually training. And every need that is provided, medical need, whatever that is required, the school always steps forward. And that generously come from our director. We would like to thank you, ma'am, on this support, on this generous support. She's always there to give this support, to ensure that we are there on the wall to provide care for the community. Yes. And then, voice of the parents, this we did for the last semester exams after this open day, where we can see that we are on the best on the overall rating of the schools. Everybody who has given a good rating, and thank you parents for keeping your trust and support on this. Thank you so much once again for each and every one of you. Now with this, I think I would like to conclude my speech, but before that, I would like to thank, I'm not a single person, probably I'm a person standing in front of you and taking all the credit, but there's a big team behind this which is actually doing it. We'd like to see the team there. That's a strong team, a very strong team which is supporting, which is, okay, that's the team which is reason for all the success that we have here. And we also have an administration team, and we also have a support team which ensures that we run. These are our legs and arms who actually give us wings to fly. So this is the team. So with this, I would like to conclude this with a simple thought. Assume that you're all going on a journey. Okay, this journey is a one-time journey. Okay, the journey with your child. Okay, today they may be pranking them. Okay, today they may be making your life miserable. But imagine you're going to spend at least 30 to 40 years without them. Bring that perspective into your life. Probably you spend 15 years, 16 years with them, with all kind of irritation and then frustration and then things like that, shouting. But I would actually ask you to embrace that. Change your view, saying that this little doll was actually making a lot of shape. And if you're not going to enjoy that now, out of the dance I'm enjoying now, okay, that's not going to be there forever with you. They're going to get wings, they're going to move, and you are going to sit for a long time, okay, with your children working abroad somewhere, because the world has become a global village. You have to really. So this is a golden age, and especially primary, and then senior primary and primary, wonderful here, where you can actually see every day they learn something. Every day they come up with some surprise, okay, and the dance here, you are actually going to see how can they do it, okay, because I'm sure I have seen their dance. You have not seen their dance, okay. You will not believe what these people are going to do today. Sometimes you may think that, oh my God, how is this possible? Within a span of 2 weeks, is that possible? Yes, it's possible. 2 years back, it was bleak, but now it is there. So my humble advice to all my parents, my dear parents here, is to enjoy every second with your child. Appreciate them. and appreciate them. You will definitely have a wonderful life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Visagan, Harshita, and Aparajita for delivering the annual report. It truly was a remarkable year. Everyone, please give them a good round of applause once again. Next, we will have the award ceremony for the children who have excelled in academics for the school year 2021-2022. In few minutes, we will start our award ceremony. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the dignitaries on stage. Now, I request our director, ma'am, to present a flower bouquet to our chief guest, Dr. Kodai, as a token of her love and joy. I request our principal, sir, to present a bouquet to our special guest, Mrs. Chandrika Sivaprasad. I once again request our principal to present a flower bouquet to our special guest, Mr. L.S. Vishnu Prasad. I request sir again to present a bouquet to our beloved director, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest of honor, Dr. Kodai, Principal of Ethiraj College for Women. She is also an associate professor in the Department of Chemistry. She has a sound educational background. She has completed MPhil and did her PhD in ultrasonics. She has almost 29 years of teaching experience and 21 years of research experience. Her areas of expertise are physical chemistry, ultrasonic and acoustical applications, polymer chemistry, and nanochemistry. She is a member of many professional bodies. She has guided many PhD research scholars, and Dr. Kodai had herself published almost 76 international and national research journals in her career. She has received many awards, and few recent awards are: she was awarded as a dynamic principal for excellence and leadership in education. She has received Best Scientist Award and Treasure Trove of Knowledge Award from Mailai Thiruvalluvar Tamil Sangam. She has received Distinguished Women Award. She has also received Asiriyar Chemmal Virudu by Tamil Nadu Kalvi Aaraichi Valarchi Niruvanam, and the list goes on and on. A multi-talented, dynamic, experienced, and most importantly, a noble, kind, and a down-to-earth person sitting with us people. Please give her a good round of applause. It is truly a great privilege for us to have with us, ma'am. Thank you once again for your gracious presence. Next to excellence is the appreciation of it. Everyone wants to be appreciated, and Primrose has a policy that if we appreciate someone, we don't keep it as a secret. We always know that this arena with esteemed dignitaries and almost 1,000 audiences will be the right place to appreciate our students who proved them with their great academic proficiency. We will be awarding our students today for their proficiency in academics, for excelling in IXL, and also for their proficiency in National Prim Talent examinations. Now, I call upon Ms. Kadambari to announce the names of the awardees.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Success isn't always about greatness. It is about consistent hard work. It is always a privilege to acknowledge the achievers and appreciate the success. We, the Primrose family, always believe that the appreciation changes life. We always strive to acknowledge the extra milers. Today, we have among us the achievers who went that extra mile to receive the awards and recognitions. The awards are of three categories, where it is for general proficiency, prim talent, and also for excellence in IXL. Let me take you through the list. I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Kodai Ma'am, to give away the awards to the achievers. To start with, we are starting from Class 1, Lotus Tarun Kumar P., who has secured a silver medal for his excellence in academics and also a gold in Prim Talent examination for math. Give a big round of applause. Arjun Raj of 1st Standard Lotus secured a bronze medal in his academics, a gold in Prim Talent examination Tamil. Congratulations, Arjun Raj. Amrita Vashini of 1st Standard Lotus has secured a silver medal in Tamil Prim Talent examination and a bronze medal in Science Prim Talent examination. J. Amoga of 1st Standard Lily secured the gold medal, the topper in the academics. Sarah Paul of 1st Standard Lily secured the topper in academics. So we have two toppers here for the academics who secured the gold medal. Ashmita Dilip of 1st Standard Lily secured the silver medal for her academics. Shivananda Batmanabhan secured his proficiency award. He is from 1st Standard Lily. Give a big round of applause for the achievers. Anton Richard of 1st Standard Lily secured bronze medal in maths for the Prim Talent examination. Now it is turn for Bhavishya of 1st Standard Lily, who has secured the silver medal for the Science Prim Talent Examination, and also a bronze medal for Tamil Prim Talent Examination. Now we move on to the first standard Lilac, where Abrinogenix. He has secured the topper for the academics. He has won a scholarship and also IXL award for math and English, and also a silver medal for Prim Talent Examination. Give a big round of applause for this achiever. Ahid Ahmad of first standard Lilac has secured a silver medal for being the topper of the class. Devajit Vinaya has secured the bronze medal for his academics and a gold medal for his Prim Talent Examination, a silver for his Hindi Prim Talent Examination. Mohammad Tariq has secured a bronze medal for his Prim Talent Examination in English as well as Hindi. Gaurik of first standard Lilac has secured a gold medal for his Prim Talent Examination both for Hindi and Science. Sudip Arya has secured a silver medal for math for his National Prim Talent Examination. Akshaya B of second standard Lotus has secured the topper, the gold medal for her academics. Sahasra B of second Lotus secured the gold medal for being the topper. Sanjay S of second standard Lotus secured the silver medal for being the topper of the class. Also, he is secured IXL award for mathematics. Ranjana R of second standard Lotus secured a bronze medal in her academics. Hari Prasad of second standard Lotus secured IXL award for English, a gold medal for Prim Talent Tamil Examination, a silver medal for Prim Talent Science Examination. Ishan Shiva of 2nd Standard Lily secured the gold medal for being the topper and also a scholarship along with a silver medal for Tamil Prim Talent examination. Kanishka of 2nd Lily secured the silver medal for her academics. Bryden R. Doss of 2nd Standard Lily secured the bronze medal for his academics. Sean Arjian of 2nd Standard Lily secured the gold medal for his mathematics Prim Talent examination. Nitish AK of 2nd Standard Lily secured the bronze medal for his Prim Talent examination. Sherwin B. secured the bronze medal for her Science Prim Talent examination and also he secured the gold medal for being the topper of the class. Siddharth V. of 2nd Standard Lilac has secured the silver medal for being the topper in academics. Thank you, ma'am, for recognizing our winners. It is a pleasure to receive awards from your hand. Now I request our special guest, Mrs. Chandrika, ma'am, to honor the children with the awards. Pavitran D. of 2nd Standard Lilac has secured a bronze medal for his academics and a bronze medal for his Hindi Prim Talent examination. Rudra Aditya of 2nd Standard Lilac has secured the gold medal for her Prim Talent examination English and also a silver medal for Hindi Prim Talent examination. Selvaranjan of 2nd Standard Lilac has secured the silver medal for Mathematics Prim Talent examination. Tanusha of 2nd Standard Lilac secured bronze medal for Mathematics Prim Talent examination. Sangamitra D. of 2nd Standard Lilac secured gold medal for Prim Talent Science examination. Harshini A. of 3rd Lotus has secured the gold medal for being the topper of the class. And for her Prim Talent examination, she has secured gold medal for Tamil and Cyber examination, also a silver medal for Science examination. Sabarish V of 3rd Standard Lotus secured a silver medal for being the topper of the class and also an IXL award in English. Sai Tarun of 3rd Lotus has secured the silver medal for being the topper and also a silver medal in Tamil examination. Srisha P of 3rd Lotus has secured the silver medal for being the top of the class. Purnesh G of 3rd Lotus has secured the bronze medal for being the topper of the class. Kavya K of 3rd Lotus has secured the bronze medal for her math examination. Sri Raghav of 3rd Standard Lotus has secured the silver medal in Cyber Prim Talent examination. It was a pleasure, madam, to receive the awards from your hand. A thank you. Now, I request our special guest, Mr. L.S. Vishnu Prasad, to give the awards to the children. Samshita of 3rd Lily has secured the gold medal for being the topper in the academics and also a silver medal for her Prim Talent examination, mathematics. Tushita has secured a bronze medal for being the topper of the class. Rohan K has secured the bronze medal for her Tamil Prim Talent examination. Rishikesh of 3rd Lilac has secured the gold medal for being the topper of the class, as well as a silver medal in his English and Hindi Prim Talent examination. Keetana has secured the gold medal for being the topper of the class and also a scholarship. Varnika Arun has secured the silver medal for being the topper of the class and also a gold medal for her English Prim Talent examination, a bronze for her science and cyber examinations. Give a big round of applause. I request you to kindly encourage the children. Fasiha Fas has secured a gold medal in her Hindi Prim Talent examination. Rana Senapati has secured the IXL award for math. Thank you, sir. Thank you for honoring the achievers. I now request the Director Madam, Ms. Sindhura Ma'am, to give the awards to the achievers. Babisha Sen of 4th Standard Lotus has secured the gold medal for being the topper in the academics. She also secured a silver medal for Tamil Prim Talent examination, a bronze medal for her cyber examination. And also she has secured a scholarship. Samyukta of Fort Lotus has secured the silver medal in her academics. Morishwar has secured the bronze medal for being the topper of the class. Uttara of 4th Standard Lotus has secured a proficiency award. Ishwaran has secured a silver medal for her cyber Prim Talent examination. Dinesh Kumar A has secured the IXL award for mathematics. Thank you, ma'am. Now I request our principal, sir, to honor the children with the award. Tanvi V of 4th Standard Lily has secured the gold medal for being the topper of the class. Spatika Aditya of 4th Standard Lily has secured the silver medal for the academics. Mritula R has secured the award for IXL English. Kavan T of 4th Standard Lily has secured the gold medal for his English and Math Prim Talent examination. Give a big round of applause. Rakshan of 4th Standard Lily has secured a gold medal for Tamil and a silver medal for English in his Prim Talent examination. Hansika of 4th Standard Lily secured a silver medal for Math, a bronze medal for English and Tamil. Vashita of Fort Lily secured a bronze medal for her Math Prim Talent examination. Swastika Rani of 4th Standard Lilac has secured the gold medal for being the topper of the class and also a silver medal for her Hindi Prim Talent examination. Sashwadan of 4th Standard Lilac has secured the silver medal for being the topper of the class and also a bronze medal for his Science Prim Talent examination. The Pasha of 4th Standard Lilac has secured a bronze medal for being the topper of the class and also a gold medal for her Hindi Prim Talent examination. Abhi Khoija of 4th Standard Lilac has secured the General Proficiency Award and also a gold medal for her Science Prim Talent examination. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for your encouragement.
Now, I request our beloved Chief Guest, Dr. Kodai, to deliver a speech for us today. Please, ma'am.
Good evening to one and all present. Good evening. சத்தம் கேட்கவே இல்லைங்களே. Happy evening. Yes. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, elders, parents, grandparents, and my sparkling, darling children of Primrose School. Very happy to see young minds, young children with so much of talent here. I was thinking of who will be the audience. Yes, age group from 3 years to, we have elders above 60 years also here. I am really blessed to participate in this annual day dance fest. ஓடி விளையாடு பாப்பா நீ ஓய்ந்திருக்கலாகாது பாப்பா என்று பாரதியார் அன்று பாடினார். ஓயவே இல்லைங்க, நடந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்காங்க, ஓடிக்கிட்டே இருக்காங்க. அதை பார்க்கும்போதே ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. குட். The vibrant students, children have made us vibrant. I could see in each and every activity of the school, be it academics or non-academics, you are excelling with the blessings of God Almighty. I hope the progress will be in a very fast stage in the years to come. Advance congratulations to the whole vibrant team. Students, children's இல்லைன்னா நாங்கள் இல்லை. சில்ட்ரன்ஸை வச்சு தான் டீச்சர்ஸ் இருக்கும், டீச்சர்ஸை வச்சு தான் ஸ்கூல் இருக்குது, மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் இருக்குது. ஸோ ஐ தேங்க் all the team, all the members of the team, children, parents, teachers, principal, director, the management, the neighbors of the school. They are also important. They watch us. They say about us how good our school is. Thank you very much for all that. Yes, ரொம்ப நேரம் எடுத்துக்க ஆசைப்படலை. ஏன்னா நம்மளோட சில்ட்ரனோட டான்ஸ், அவங்களோட பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ், அவங்களோட ஹிடன் டேஷர் we are going to see now. A small request to the children. Always smile, always be happy, and make your parents and elders happy always. For the parents, only if our children are happy, we are happy. So make them happy. It is in our hands. For the teachers, without children, without students, we are not here. So make them happy. Always have a smiling face. Have a positive thought. Keep the atmosphere a happy atmosphere always. With the blessings of God Almighty, let us all move towards excellence and do our best to our school, our management, to the society. Let us bring responsible citizens from our school to our nation, and let us protect our earth. Thank you very much for giving me a great opportunity. I think it's a very blessed day for me today to see the children, to see the management, to see the parents, to see the elders, and get the blessings from all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a wonderful speech. We understand from your words that we are so blessed to have such a wise and children-centric personality as our chief guest today. So inspiring, ma'am. Thank you once again. Now, I request our beloved director, ma'am, to present a memento to our chief guest as a token of love and appreciation. Can we have a big round of applause from audience? Thank you, ma'am. Now we will move on to the next phase of our annual day. The series of performances of our children are about to start. Now I request the dignitaries to take their seats with the audience. Once again, I thank all the dignitaries on the stage for their esteemed presence. Joy of the World, a dance fest. Right now, we are celebrating for the primary level, that is from class 2 to 5. I request our principal to give an insight about the annual day theme to everyone. Please, sir.
Good evening, parents. The event is about to start. We're going to witness pure magic on the stage, waiting for our performance of our children here. Now, the idea of this year's annual day is we're all going to take you to a grand world tour, free of cost. Okay? Now, the last 2 years, I know you're all stuck up in your home. Few people to your home and few people only to your room if you're affected. You're not even allowed to come out of your room. And there are even people who don't want to travel even now. I know that, like, there are so many people. And some of them make this disease has really made our social life a miserable one. So we have waited this long, and we thought that why cannot we just take the people around the world? So the concept was emanated from that, and we thought that our children are capable of performing various things for us. So the whole theme is we're going to explore every country, possibly. So we are possibly exploring around 36 countries, but we have divided them into kindergarten, primary, and the high school. And if you have to really explore all 36 countries, you have to be here for tomorrow also. Okay, if you come tomorrow also, you can explore few more countries and few more excellent dances. I'm not saying these are wonderful dances today, and we also have the seniors doing much higher capable dances tomorrow. But we have tried to bring something for the people who cannot come tomorrow. But the idea is, like, you're going to have a few people, travelers, who are actually going to narrate a good experience. They're going to visit a country. They're going to take a flight. So they're going to visit a country. And they're going to talk about everything about that country. Like, what is there? What are the good places to visit? What kind of a food that is offered there? So probably sitting here, you'll be able to really enjoy everything about the country. Okay. And also, we will experience a live performance by our children of this country's dance. Now, these dances are basically selected from different countries. So your normal rock star, cinema star, superstar songs will not be there. So do not be challenged on that. And moreover, the government has also come up with a regulation that we should not use any cinema songs. So these songs are basically, some of them are picked up from albums, or some of the songs are basically to represent a country with their natural style, traditional dances from various countries that has been brought. So may not be super rock and then what do you call the Kutu style songs, not that, but definitely you will see their culture in their dress, you will see their customs, you will hear about various facts about the country, and you will also hear about various food. For all the food lovers here, you will definitely know what kind of a different food. Now, those are the narrator's job. And definitely our children here are going to really ensure that you are engaged in that dance. And I'll bet you that you are going to have next 1 hour of accelerated happiness. You know what is accelerated happiness? We accelerate everything. Okay, for that matter, we also have something called accelerated tests. This is like the reliability test. So we have accelerated test series. Now we are also having accelerated dance series that is coming in to take you. Just to give an enthralling moment for you, and definitely primary is going to be much. The children are like rock stars. You can see what a beautiful costumes and various things. I know the parents have done a big job in terms of decorating your child. A big round of applause for every parent. I know for all the fathers and mothers who have traveled to the tailors, stitching behind them, standing behind them, and then trying to get the costume. I know some of you are gifted to get that from Amazon, but not everybody, because something was not fitting and something which did not really suit you. So a lot of tailor challenges were there. But anyhow, here we are, right at the moment. We have to grab this moment and ensure that we are really enjoying this. So I'm going to have a quiz at the end of the show. So I will ask questions. So you all come to a class now. Okay, you're all my students. So I'm going to ask a question. So you have to tell me what dance, which country. Okay. So please take some notes in your mobile phone. During the vote of thanks, I will ask you. And if you answer, I'll give a gift also to you. Okay. Probably we have some medals. We'll give some medals to you. Okay. So please enjoy the dance and have a wonderful evening. Okay. Thank you, my dear parents. Have a wonderful time. Can I have the narration team? Parents, these are our pilots and co-pilots who are going to take us through the show. Give them a big round of applause. They're going to do the talking. Again, this is an opportunity for them to express themselves. Okay. And I have the team, they can introduce themselves. Yes, Amrita?
Hi all. Hope you're all doing good.
Hello, I'm Satvika. I hope you're all doing good again.
Hello, I am Aravind. Hi, I am Akshara.
Hello, I'm Pranav. Hi everybody, I am Pratyush.
Okay, good. So these are the team members who are going to take you through this wonderful journey around the world. So give one big round of applause for their job. So can we start the dance? We are ready. The dance team is ready. Yes, narrators, you can take the job. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we, the students of Primrose Schools, warmly welcome you all to our 16th annual day, a joyous dance fest.
A graceful form of self-expression, mesmerizing to watch and enthralling in every way. Dance is what connects us all.
Presented by the students of Primrose Schools. Wow, I'm super excited.
Why? What is so special today?
Did you forget? Today we'll be traveling to places around the world.
Oh yeah, right. I'm excited too.
I just want to dance for the fusion, yet with a touch of tradition.
Well then I think Parayatam will quench your thirst for dance now.
Will I be able to watch one now?
Of course, our little buddies of grade 2 here are ready to perform a Takkarana Parayatam. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause.
வணக்கம் 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 நான் வாழும் பூமிக்கு வணக்கம் இருக்கோ இல்லையோ தெரியாது ஒருவேளை இருந்தா சாமிக்கு வணக்கம் குத்த வச்சு கூத்து பார்க்கும் உங்களுக்கு வணக்கம் உச்சியிலே வந்து பார்க்கும் நிலாவுக்கும் வணக்கம் பரம்பரை சொல்லி தந்த பாட்டுக்குந்தான் வணக்கம் நான் பறை கொட்ட தோல் தந்த மாட்டுக்குந்தான் வணக்கம் 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 வணக்கம்
like we Indians have a huge connection with music.
Ho ho, I hope that connects us all.
A recent widespread song. Thank you, team, for your captivating moves.
So this song, Kacha Badam, is up next.
Yes, it is one of the most viral songs on the internet.
The song Kacha Badam literally means if you give me bangles and imitation chains, that I'll give you equal amount of peanuts.
So can I watch a performance?
Of course, here are the students of grade 2. Let's give a big round of applause for them. Wow, that was a wonderful performance.
Yes, it was. So hey, where are we now?
Well, we're in a place which is called as the Jewel of India.
Ah, I see. So we are in Gujarat?
Yes, exactly.
It is the home of Statue of Unity, the tallest statue in the world, built to honor Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India. Am I right?
Absolutely. And would you like to watch a mind-blowing Gujarati dance performance?
What's so special about Gujarati dance anyway?
Well, dances such as Garba and Dandiya are performed especially during the festival of Navratri.
I've heard about Garba, but what does Dandiya signify?
Well, Dandiya signifies the defeat of evil over good. Colorful sticks signify the swords used by goddess Durga, which is why the dance is also called as the sword dance.
So, is it possible to watch one?
Absolutely. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was a wonderful performance.
Yes, it was.
We are on an island now.
An island?
Yes, the island of Philippines.
Ah, that sounds interesting.
The island of Philippines is also called as the Philippine Archipelago, which comprises of about 7,641 islands, out of which only 2,000 are inhabited.
Oh, anyway, look at the sign over there. It says there's a dance concert tonight, a traditional dance called tinikling. Do you know anything about it?
If I'm not wrong, I guess it's the traditional folk dance of Philippines.
Sounds good. Can we take a look?
Of course. Now here are the boys of class 7, 10, 11 and 12 to perform a tinikling dance performance. Let's give a huge round of applause for the boys who just rocked the stage.
That was amazing. So, you wanted to tell me something?
Well, yes. Buddham Saranam Gacchami.
Wow, I've never heard a greeting that rolls off the tongue like that. So tell me, what exactly does it mean?
Well, it means that I take refuge in Buddha.
Oh, but what made you say so?
Well, this country that you have just landed in is the birthplace of Buddha.
The birthplace of Buddha? Are you talking about Nepal?
Exactly. Mount Everest, the highest mountain peak in the world, is located here. Here's another interesting fact about Nepal. Nepal is a landlocked country, one of the very few in the world.
That sounds astounding.
Do you want to watch a beautiful Maruni dance performance of the Nepal?
Sure, why not?
Let's have the students of grade 4 to put on a good performance.
Huge round of applause, please.
काली पनि देखे मैले गोरी पनि देखे मैले भयभरकी गाउँ घरकी छोरी देखे तर यो आज मैले के देखे ससुराकी छोरी पाँच करी देखे तर यो आज मैले के देखे ससुराकी छोरी पाँच करी देखे
काले पनि देखे मैले गोरे पनि देखे मैले भए घरको गाउँ घरको छोरा देखे तर यो आज मैले के देखे भए घरको बेकारी यही देखे तर यो आज मैले के देखे भए घरको बेकारी यही देखे
बहिनी लड्न लाग्यो भर दिउँ कि भने जस्तो घर भएको भर दिउँ कि हेर बहिनी लड्न लाग्यो भर दिउँ कि भने जस्तो घर भएको भर दिउँ कि
जाउँदै हेरी आऊ मुख ऐनामा जाउँदै हेरी आऊ मुख ऐनामा मुख जस्तो अनुहारले पाइन राजे केटी पाइन
काली पनि देखे मैले गोरी पनि देखे मैले भए भरकी गाउँ घरकी छोरी देखे तर यो आज मैले के देखे ससुराकी छोरी पाँच करी देखे
तर यो आज मैले के देखे भए घरको बेकारी यही देखे
Wants me to watch more.
Hey, we have landed somewhere, though I'm not sure where. It's all sandy.
Oh, look there, River Nile.
Then it must be Africa.
Correct. I've read about it in a lot of books and I have a lot of information on it. Would you like to hear some?
Yeah, sure.
Africa has well-known tourist destinations like Morocco, Serengeti National Park and Victoria Falls.
Great. Now I'd like to know some facts about their culture and tradition.
African traditions are expressed through music, art, dance and sculptures. Traditional practices like rites and rituals are prevalent. Even the dance forms are closely related to the culture and beliefs of the tribe that created it. It's unclear how or when dances first appeared, but they have been part of African life for centuries.
Do you see that tribal group approaching? What class do you think is going to perform this dance?
To take us to the living memories of the cultural wealth of the tribes, here comes boys of class 5 to give a Bur 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 dance.
jungle.
Now, they are capable of doing many things. Okay, these are the skills that we have learned from them inside the classroom. Expression.
I enjoy the music with a beat. Thank you, team, for your unsurpassed effort.
Eiffel Tower, how massively built.
You know something? Eiffel Tower was named after Gustav Eiffel. It was built for the Paris World's Fair in 1889.
Oh, I see. Do you know that there are restaurants on the second floor of the tower?
Restaurants?
Ah, yes, you must try their French cuisine. They are delicious.
We'll try. I've also heard about the different forms of France. Well, their traditional dances are Buret and ballet dance. And fortunately, there's going to be a performance now.
Oh, is it so? Who's going to perform the dance?
Yes, gear up. Here comes grade 2 children for a beautiful, wonderful dance of France.
Brilliant show on stage.
Yeah, I know you would enjoy it.
Can you guess where we are right now?
I can't really say because there are many people from many different parts of the world. I'm a little confused.
Yes, the population is diverse, and yes, the cultures, influences come from around the globe. Have you really not guessed yet?
I just need one more clue.
This country has 50 states and is the fourth largest country in the world.
Oh, the United States of America.
That's absolutely right.
Can you hear the music?
Yes, I can. Look at how pretty those hats are. I assume they're going to dance.
What do you think they're going to perform?
I think they're going to perform a Native American cowboy dance.
Wow, a cowboy dance.
Yes, it is a dance originated from the dance and music from the British Isle and continental Europe.
Who are going to perform?
The girls and boys of class 5 are going to perform this dance.
Get up.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? from Cotton Eye Joe.
I thought the USA was supposed to be cold.
Yeah, this is worse than Egypt.
At least there's a beach there. We should try on some beach clothes like Marlow or something.
Oh, try some of those, boy. I heard it has some cooling effect. This is clearly a tourist location. Look at everything that's going on.
What's our plan from here?
Well, I did hear that they give free hula dancing lessons. What do you say? Do you want to do some hula?
Yeah, sure. I heard hula was an ancient way of communication as well as a way to talk to gods.
Which class is performing this beautiful Hawaiian dance?
The girls of 10 and 12 are going to perform this gracious hula dance.
There's no place I'd rather be, lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon, flying by on the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Habiki wiki mairo hirohi, ikin na lula la 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 ikala hana hana. Hit, my tattoo. There's no place I'd rather be. On golden sand is where I live. I'd live till the sun sets beyond the horizon. It's time to try the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Kangaroos hang in hot shaka shaka. No way, no pain, no biggie rock. Cutting in, cutting up, cutting back, cutting out. Backside, backside, put it back up. Let's get the jumping, surfs up, pumping, coasting with the motion of the ocean. Whirlpool swirling, cascading, swirling. Hawaiian roller coaster ride. There's no place I'd rather be, lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon, flying by on the Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Abiki mairo hirohi, iking na la 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 la. Hit my tattoo.
Guess where we are right now? We are in Australia, I guess, because I see a lot of kangaroos over there. Yes, you were right. We are in the continent country, Australia, whose capital is Canberra.
Oh, I've always wanted to visit Sydney for its opera house and the harbour bridge over there. They are beautiful pictures of architecture.
I do agree. Do you know anything about the dance forms of Australia?
Yes, I do. They range from indigenous Australian bush dance to ballet, ballroom, contemporary and multicultural dances.
So, which type of dance form is grade 3 going to perform?
Actually, they're going to perform a fusion.
Wow, I think I'm going to enjoy it.
Audience, can we have a thunderous applause for our grade 3 children?
Chicks be overflown, big
like train coming round the bend. Go on, kinfolk, tell your mom and them. Chugga like a, who the big black neck coming through to you? Boy, you done fell and bumped your head. That's what they said. People say it's impossible, not probable, too radical. But I already been on the CMAs. Hell, Tim McGraw said he liked the change, said he likes the way my hiccup sounds and the way the crowd screams when I stomp the ground. I'm big and black, clickety clack, and I make the train jump the track like that.
I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. Yeah.
From mic to cassette deep into your ear, my voice is your choice that you wanted to hear. Southern boy making noise with a buffalo roam, flesh, denim and bone, as you might have known. See me riding into town like a desperado with a big belt buckle, the cowboy bravado. All over the World Wide Web, you'll see download CBT on the MP3. Speak clearly what I'm saying so you comprehend. Hit the Never Hip Hop Radio, tune in. Rolling like thunder onto the scene. It's kinda hard to describe if you know what I mean. I never claimed to be the hardest of the roughest hard rocks, but I'm booming out the box. Skills got you jumping out your socks. From Texas, here I come, moving your body with the bass kick drum.
I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. Yeah.
Entertaining, amazing dance moves. Yeah, we enjoyed thoroughly. They outdid. Our next location is the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. The Pearl? So you're telling me our next location is the Pearl? How's that even possible? No. It's not a pearl. It's just known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Are we on some island? Yes, we are. This place we are in right now is known for its cinnamon export. Cinnamon? How am I supposed to infer something from cinnamon? Okay, fine. It's also the world's 4th largest coconut provider. Your facts are not helping. First cinnamon, now coconuts. What's next? Tea? Exactly. This gorgeous island country produces some of the best tea in the world. That's interesting. I know the country you're talking about actually. It's Sri Lanka, isn't it? Yup, we are in Sri Lanka. I wish I could watch a dance performance. Don't you know that grade 4 girls are going to perform a Sri Lankan classical dance? Well then, what are we waiting for? We must get out of the way immediately. Wow, that was an amazing show. It was an amazing show, and I wish to see another spectacular. Do you know that there's another feast awaiting for your eyes? Really? Yes, we have Grade 4 again to perform a spectacular Sri Lankan Western dance. Audience, a huge round of applause for our Grade 4 girls and boys. Inspiring. Look, I'm carried away with your graceful dance. Yeah, me too. Dazzling dances. Swagatam. Is that Malayalam? Yes, and you know something? Malayalam spelled backwards is Malayalam. Oh yes, a palindrome. So what are the places we're going to visit here according to the brochure? We are going to start from Alapi, the Venice of India, Munnar, South India's tea heaven, Kovalam, Kerala's beach paradise and fort, Kochi, the crown queen of Arabian Sea. Oh, I guess you know what I'm going to ask next. Yes, I know you never change. So the famous food here is appam with stew, puttu, idiyappam, Malabar barota and palada payasam. Sumptuous. Let's try them out. We find out what's the next event which is going to happen over there. Don't you know that Grade 5 is going to perform a fusion of folk songs? Audience, a huge round of applause for the Grade 4 pretty girls.
പാടത്തില് ആരണ്ടാ കൊത്തണത് ആരാന്റെ തെങ്ങും മേല് ആരണ്ടാ ചെത്തണത് നല്ല ചങ്കാവിലെ കോരന്റെ കുട്ടിയാണ് ഞാനെന്താ പാടത്തെ കരുമണി മുത്താണ് കളിക്കും കോരനും കടിയൂല ഞാനാണ്ടാ കാക്കൂനും ചിരുതയ്ക്കും കുഞ്ഞാഞ്ഞ ഞാനാണ്ടാ നടകാളെ നേരം പോയി മുമ്പേലും ഞാനുണ്ട് മാളാരെ കൂട്ടിട്ട് കൊയ്യാനും ഞാനുണ്ട് ഞാറുമുങ്ങണ് വരമ്പ് മുടണ് നേരം മങ്ങണ് കണ്ട ഓളുമുങ്ങണ് ഒപ്പമുണ്ടണ് കണ്ട താത്തി കൊയ്യണ് താളത്തി കൊയ്യണ് നീട്ടി കൊയ്യണ് കണ്ട വട്ടി നിറയ്ക്കണ് കൊട്ട നിറയ്ക്കണ് കഴി നിറയ്ക്കണ് കണ്ട നാടി വന്നപ്പോ ദേവി വന്നതും മുതവി പോയതും കണ്ട വൈറ്റാട്ടി വന്നപ്പോ നാടറിഞ്ഞത് നെങ്ങേരി പെട്ടതും കണ്ട വേല വന്നതും പാല പൂത്തതും മഴ പരന്നതും കണ്ട നീട്ടി പാടുന്ന കൂത്തുമാടത്തി പാകളാണെന്ന കണ്ട നേരാണ് നേരാണ് നേരം കറുക്കണ് രാമായണ കഥ പിന്നെയും പാടണ് ദരി കഞ്ചാവാണ് കളിയും തുള്ളണ് മേളവും കേൾക്കണ് താളവും കേൾക്കണ
Here's another thing that I want to tell you, Satvika. Konnichiwa, Satvika.
Oh, so you speak Japanese now?
Apparently, I do.
Anyways, look at this place. The change of scenery from country to country is just so sharp.
Look at that picture. I think that person's wearing a kimono. We're definitely in Japan.
We should probably stop by Hiroshima as well. That's where the very first atom bomb was dropped. And there are many other palaces too. The Imperial Palace, the Senjoji Temple, and so much more.
We should also go to the Mount Fuji and use it as a background. It's very picturesque. And look, there's sakura trees all over the place.
Hey, I think there's going to be a martial arts tournament. Judo, karate, aikido. I guess they are pretty major sports here.
Yup. Oh girl, look, it's raining. We better get our umbrellas.
Talking about rain, did you know the major reason these Japanese people used to do the dragon dance was to actually beg for rain so that they could obtain a good yield of crops?
Well, do you know which class is performing this dance?
Yes, so let's call upon class 7, 9, 10, 11 and 12 to give a magnificent performance.
power-packed performance, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a big round of applause. We have finally landed at our motherland. How wonderful it was to explore all the dance forms around the world.
And did you know, in our state, Tamil Nadu has many distinct varieties of dance forms that forms an integral part of its culture.
Yup, I sure did. And did you know, all these small dances are basically from an ancient dance drama called as Terukuthu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, there are many other dance forms such as Oyilatam, Karagatam, Tappatam, Bharadam, Silambam.
Oh, so let's call upon girls and boys of class 9 to perform this wonderful dance.
Yum ta tam kita taka ta te yum ta tam kita taka tam ne tam kita taka te kita taka tam ne tam kita taka te kita taka tam ne tam tam ne tam tam tom thế đỏ đi thế đi 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 tom thế tom cái ta cái tỷ thế tỷ cái ta cái tom thế tom cái ta cái tỷ thế tỷ cái ta cái tom thế tỷ tỷ cộng đất cỡ tỷ đất tỷ cộng đất cỡ tỷ đất tỷ cộng đất cỡ tỷ đất tỷ cộng thế đỏ 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 tỷ tớ tỷ tổng thế đỏ thì 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 tớ tỷ tổng thế tổng cái tớ tớ cái tỷ tớ tỷ cái tớ tớ cái tổng thế tổng cái tớ tớ cái tỷ tớ tỷ cái tớ tớ cái tổng thế tớ tỷ tớ tỷ tổng thế tớ tỷ tớ tỷ tổng thế tớ tỷ tỷ tổng đất tờ tỷ đất tỷ tổng đất đỏ 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 tỷ đất tỷ cò hơn đất chấm cái tờ chấm cái check cái tỷ ta tình hình nó tùng ta cất ta tình hình nó tùng ta cất tích của cả những cái đã tùng cộng Tre gurta ka 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 tre gurta dallang ku ta ka ta những cái đã tùng ta để dùng ta tổng
everyone. Good evening, parents, teachers, students. What a mind-blogging grand finale from the high school students. Superb children. It was just wonderful. And also, I must mention the Malayalam dance. That was like outstanding. Those energy levels those kids showed on stage was to another level. Oh, it was like non-stop bubbly energy on stage. Well done, children. Superb. That was really good. Anyway, I just wanted to say a few words and to end this evening. Thank you so much, parents. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, children. And thank you for, and it just feels so elated seeing you all on stage after 2 years, 2 long years. We all went through so much. There's a lot of struggles, things to cope up. But I must say, we all did a wonderful job. Teachers, students, parents, thank you so much for coping. And we all moved on, and now we are out here with a bang. So Primrose School's again back with a bang. After 2 years to see these kids on stage is like, it gives me another, totally a different feeling, which I missed. Even school, when I get into school, sometimes, when I got into school 2 years back, during the COVID time, it was very sad, like not to see that energy and children moving around. But I'm so happy and glad that it's over, and today we are in a much better place. So thank you for that. Thank you for everyone for extending your cooperation. And I also must mention special congratulations to the 10th and 12th standard children for their outstanding performance this year. Out of all the difficulties and challenges, they really proved themselves. So I must thank the teachers for putting that effort to getting them out, principal for waking up at 4 o'clock and making them study. That's been a great initiative of the principal. I must thank you, sir, for that. And also parents, of course, for cooperating with us. And I want to give a special, mention a special thanks to the primary teachers and the kindergarten teachers. Today I was telling in the earlier speech also that it's that foundation is what has brought us to the 10th and the 12th. We can see that. That means our foundation is very, very strong. So thank you, teachers, for that. Really, that is something which have to be appreciated. So thank you so much. And thanks for today's performance. Like I said earlier, it was wonderful. Thank you, children. I'm waiting to see you all again tomorrow. So, and thank you, teachers. I know I'm really proud of you for, making them deliver. Otherwise, they couldn't have delivered without the teachers. So everything, every step, the costumes, the order, everything was so meticulously planned. Thank you so much for that. It was really a treat sitting there and watching them. And sir, you being here on stage and every single, congratulating every child coming in, going in, so sitting and watching there, your performance, your presence here has really made a lot of difference. So thank you so much for that. Thank you all the sub-staff, admin staff. Thank you everyone for the production team, the team who's handling the music, sound, light. Thank you so much for everything. And with Mother's grace, I think tomorrow again, we'll be back with a bigger bang. So parents, if you can come, please join us tomorrow also to see the high school performance. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you.
After the national anthem, the children will be taken out through the exit, which is available to my left, and the parents shall take the exit doors at the back side. Students will be assembled in the open space, and the parents will be called out class-wise to pick your ward. Once again, I would like to remind you all, for various safety reasons, I request your cooperation and support for the parents for the speedy and most importantly, for the safe dispersal of our students. I also request the parents to show their parent ID card for the dispersal. Now, I request all of you to raise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा बिंद हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय